Bitcoin is clearly showing some signs of cooling off. As we sold at 47K, we called this out at 20K. A lot of you have been here the whole time with me, 16K, 17K, all the way up to 25K, as Bitcoin gave us over a year to get this 48K price. I told you that we're going to be coming back to 35K, but don't worry. In this video, I'm going to outline what the rest of the year is going to look like. If you didn't sell at 42K and 47K, I'm going to outline what the best strategy for you going to be moving forward is. There seems to be a couple of haters who are screaming seemingly the loudest. So for those people and for those individuals, we're going to create a playlist called Nana Boo Boo, Stick Your Face in Doo Doo. Because I'm like at Walmart, I'm giving you my receipt and you're like, no, I don't think that's real. And I'm like, I just got it from the cashier. You're like, what if you made it up? I'm like, go ask the cashier. So for the people that are too lazy to go look at my receipts, I'm going to create a playlist of receipts for you titled Nana Boo Boo, Stick Your Face in Doo Doo. For everyone else who are grinding with me this whole time from all the way from 2021 until now, most of you are up at a minimum double on your portfolio because most of you were buying at 16K, 17K, 18K, 20K all the way through because it gave us a year of that time. Most of you are up at a minimum a double. Some of you are up 5x. Some of you are up 10x. Some of you are even up 15x. And to that, I say congratulations. I salute the divinity in you. And let's make some more money because we're going to be talking about what is coming next. All right, Bitcoin is showing very, very clear signs of cooling off. We went over this last video, but it is very evident. This is clear case of Wyckoff distribution, and we have now taken out this previous low that was set on this was the 3rd of January. We have now taken that out. We've had a cross on the daily, and we're about to get a second cross at a minimum. We're going to be testing the 100 moving average, which would put us at about $38,500. Now, this isn't a bad place to start to accumulate, in my opinion. Ultimately, I think that we are going to test the 200, which will bring us down here to about $35,000. Me personally, I will be continuing to dollar cost average every Monday, every Friday. I buy every single week. In addition to that, I sold Bitcoin at 42,000. I put it out months in advance, like literally months in advance. I said I would shave my head and my mustache and my cat. There's a video of it. When we were at 25K, I said if we did not reach 38K by December, I would shave my head. I said the real price is 48K. That's where I will be selling. Maybe we can wick into 51, 52K, but you will not catch a video or a live stream. They're all available on YouTube. All my videos are on TikTok. You will not find one where I said I'm going to be selling at 52K. Never. In fact, I always advise against that. I always say it is better to be a day early and $1 short rather than wait for the day that never comes. But if you waited for the day that never comes, don't worry, my friend. There will be more and more opportunities to make some money. So here's what I'm going to be doing with that dry powder that is on the sidelines. Let me spell it out for you very clearly. Let me be very crystal clear. It is January the 19th, 2024. Bitcoin is currently $41,000, almost even. $41,002, almost even. Let me spell it out very clearly. Okay, the time is 10:21 a.m. Once Bitcoin gets under roughly $37,000 to $36,000, depending on what other signs we're seeing in the charts and sentiment and emotional sentiment. There's a bunch of different factors, but notionally the number that I'm going to take my dry powder, which I sold from 42K and 48K, 47K and some change realistically, I will start accumulating that at about 37K. And my final orders are going to be about 32K. Now, in addition to that, I will be accumulating every single Monday, every single Friday, because that is the best strategy, is to dollar cost average. That means you buy a little bit each and every week, regardless of price. Okay, so right now, this is clear indications of Wyckoff distribution, which all that means is this is how we measure the top. This is the technical, what the top brings, what it looks like. We've been talking about this for months and months and months. And in fact, the reason why we were so bullish was down here. This is technical Wyckoff accumulation. So they go over and over, just like yin and yang. Over and over and over. What goes up must come down. What comes down must come up. It doesn't go down in a straight line forever, and it doesn't go up in a straight line forever. For those of you that have been with me this whole time, I salute you. For the couple of haters, don't want to drink the medicine, don't worry. There is more opportunities to make even more money. The bull run has not started yet. So quit being a hater, take your medicine, let's make some money. Ultimately, I think that we are going to test about 35K, 32K at the lower end of things. Realistically, we could wick, let me be clear, we could wick into the 29s, 28K. I'm not going to be waiting until that. Let me be clear. I am not waiting for that to buy. I'm going to be starting to buy at 36, 37K. We clear? We clear? All right, good. We can wick into 29K. I'll be buying that with my normal dollar cost average, but I'm not saving any of my dry powder for that. It's better to be a day early and a dollar short than wait for the day that never comes. All right, so before us, I have the past two iterations, and I'm going to outline exactly where I think that we're at and exactly where I think that we're going to be going. So here is 2017. We have the parabolic rise, the bull run, the real bull run. Then you crash down roughly 80%, and then you retrace, aka having a ball, dropping a ball bounces about 50 to 70%. Bitcoin loves to do the 618. As you can see, it hit the 618 perfectly. Everyone thinks that the bull market has started. What about the Bitcoin ETF? It's the bull market this time. It's different this time. And then we get rejected. We come back down, hang out about the 382. In this particular case, we had the C19 event. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think we're going to go about to the 382, trade sideways for about 6 months before the real bull market started. Again, back in 2013, you have the real bull market crash down about 80%. You retrace to about the 618. As you can see, crash back down about 20 to 40%. In this particular case, we went about 40%, traded sideways before the real bull market started. Now, yet again, you have the real bull market. You crash down about 80%, and then you retrace to the 618, which we hit perfectly, which we marked out months and months and months in advance. And now we are getting rejected and showing clear signs of cooling off. Wyckoff distribution. In all likelihood, we are going to back test at a minimum the 382, which would put you back about 35K. That's relatively where we're going to be hanging out at a minimum for 3 months. That is your best prime time, accumulation time. When it is boring is when you want to be accumulating. That's your best opportunity. That is the best opportunity. It is counterintuitive. It is not what you would expect. You don't want to be buying when it's exciting and bullish. That's when you want to be selling. Okay? As Grayscale has sent another 12,800 Bitcoin, aka 529 million dollars to Coinbase, they have been selling on your head. The game is rigged. Every single financial game is rigged. The real estate, the silver, the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency, the stock market, the bond market, it's all rigged. Stop crying, nana boo boo. Stop crying. The game is rigged. Play it like it's rigged. Understand how these whales move. They will sell on your head when it gets exciting every single time. The game is rigged. So play it like it's rigged. as now we are heading into the full moon energy, January 29th. As you know, plus or minus about 5 business days, we're in the energy. So right now we are in that energy, and everyone's like, oh, quit talking about the moon, bro. I'll quit talking about it when it quits working. So we're going to be here for the better part of 2 weeks. And I anticipate by the time that this is over that we are going to get our first test of 35K. Now, probably about the end of March or the end of April is when things are going to be rocking and rolling. If you've not accumulated between now and then, guess what, my friend? It is too late for you. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Peace, love, prosperity, God first. God bless. I'm out.
Now in the presence of a
Get your boy Ski
king.